Okay, howdy gamers, how's it going? Today I wanted to talk a little bit about my experience, which is very light, with someone who makes a frag movie in CSGO. And also, before I get into this, I want to talk about how fucking sacred it is to make a solid frag movie, or WoW PvP movie, or montage in whatever game you play. And there's this sacred rule that you should be a sick player doing sick things against other sick players, right? So if you're bad and you're losing the game for your team against other bad players, you're like going against every single one of these rules that makes a really sick frag movie. I was able to actually see that for a little bit. So thanks to my boy Sims or something? I don't know how to say his fucking name. Thanks for telling me this. Where it actually turns out, this motherfucker, who I played a game with in CSGO, and shit-talked, apparently is a fucking YouTuber or some shit. So I randomly shit-talked some guy in a CSGO game, a while ago. Now, I hardly play CSGO, almost all these hours in minigames. I'm not a good CSGO player, at all. But regardless, if you go ahead and you'll see that I hardly play the game anymore at all, and I hardly play comp. And we go ahead and go into here, you'll fucking see this Mirage game right here. Oh, what's this? Is it me top fragging in a game and winning the game while some random guy is bottom fragging? This is the guy I was shit talking, alright? Go ahead and tell you what was happening in this game. For you don't know that CSGO, he was essentially going to the same spot in the map, which he was going on A, and then just doing a quick 360 and trying to no-scope people for like the entire fucking game. And he was just throwing. Legitimately just throwing. And then I kind of was like, hey man, can you play the video game? You know, this is kind of a close game. I sometimes get if you lose really bad or you're winning really bad and you start doing dumb shit, but it was a pretty close game, as you can tell. Like, hey man, I'm doing my best, but please. And then he was kind of like kept doing it, so then I started shit talking because I'm a piece of shit. Regardless though, this game happened 2 months ago, and then my boy fucking Sin told me about this video. So I looked up his name, and he has 540,000 fucking subscribers. And this video right here, on 20 seconds in, ooh woo, what the fuck is this? Right at the top here. Oh, is that my profile picture? Damn fucking right it is. So this person who's playing in Silver 1 games, bottom fragging, is doing shit like this. Oh, also, ooh, what's this? Jester for most of eliminations, because I had to carry his piece of shit ass. Like, who the fuck watches this? And I was talking to, and from what we're able to see here, and I was in a voice call Sims for a little bit, none of his people that watch him, I don't think are aware. If you look at any of his videos, he doesn't show what rank he's in. I don't think people know that these are shitty Silver 1 games that he's bottom fragging in. I wish he'd show his matches playlist, right? And so there's this kind of thing, right? And I think a lot of people don't understand that you shouldn't be making skill-based montages unless you're actually good at the game. In anything you do. I think you can do this thing, and this is common in a lot of games, is where if you're on like a really low-ranked game, and you're randomly just always going for frags, you're always going for these really hype plays, you can make them in a playlist, right? But if you look at this, this is 2 minutes and 17 of footage of, like, you can see like many Mirage games with different profile pictures. So these are like, I think, like hours of footage of Silver 1 games, right? So it's not even like he's a really good player and fucking ass in Silver 1, which would be kind of funny to watch doing this to some shitters, but he's not. He's bottom fragging. I'm sure in every one of them. But he isn't public with that. And he's this massive YouTuber, and that's just fucking crazy to me. Holy shit. So I was editing right now. And I was like, I kind of was listening to myself talk about right here. I was like, no one knows what rank he's at. And I'm like, oh wait, he kind of streams. Maybe this isn't true. Maybe I shouldn't say this. I don't want to spread misinformation. So I was like, oh, he streams. So like at the end of the game, even if he doesn't hit tab ever, because obviously he doesn't care about his fucking KDA, or the money his team So I'm like, at the end of the game, he's got to show what rank he's at and how well he did that game. Which apparently he's a pretty big streamer based on how fat his chat's going. I don't know how many viewers he has, but I feel like I'm going to kind of poke the hornet's nest and piss some fucking people off. So I went to his stream and I'm like, okay, I wonder what rank he's at now. Because this was 2 months ago. This is a fair bit of time. You can rank up a lot in 2 months playing CSGO actively. So I was looking at his stream really quick. And I was like, oh, also this gal he's playing with or whatever was trying to b-hop him, and then he was getting mad at her and asking her, whatever, I'm not even gonna get into it. So I was like, okay, let's wait until the end of the game. Let's see really quick what rank he's at. And then we notice he does something at every game. What's that? He has disconnect fucking copied and pasted so that way he quits out before you can see the fucking scoreboard. Ooh, woo. What the fuck? This is crazy. I don't think anyone actually knows. And also I think that like so many players, oh no. It says Silver 2 right there. So no one actually is able to see how much his team is fucking carrying him. The closest you get is seeing Silver 2 for a couple of seconds. Who's watching this guy? I just felt like saying this shit, and I get, like, I made that one video where I'm like, I hate drama, and I feel like this is kind of going to maybe start a little bit of drama, and I'm sure this is gonna get me a bit of fucking hate, but I don't care. I just, looking through the stuff, I don't think anyone's aware that he's this bad. Like, maybe some people are, but this guy is massive. It's a massive channel. And all he does is he edits in the bass drops with fucking op shots. And, like, he's just doing shitty stuff to Silver 1. That's crazy. I think I've said what I need to say. And my intention of this isn't to cause drama. It's to more... I want to also just say, like, this is going against the sacred art of fucking, like, montages, right? There's, like, these well-defined things that make a good montage thing. And then some people will do stuff like this. But I think if you do something like this, it deserves to get lost. No one should be seeing it, because there's so many sick fucking people doing sick stuff that don't get attention. Then someone like this, who hides all of the mistakes like that, and he does, like, CSGO gambling montages from what I can see here. Jesus. Alright, I'm getting fucking heated over some guy who does stuff with pixels I don't agree with. Jesus Christ.